Hi guys, it's me, your favorite YouTuber. Just kidding. Hopefully I'm new to your favorites list. I am in my mom's kitchen today. Yes, I designed it. It is beautiful. I love it. Real marble backsplash, gorgeous hood. One day I'll show you the whole layout, but right now she's got Christmas stuff going on, so I'm not trying to be all up in her business. But I needed a bigger kitchen because I have things to do, and my little kitchen just doesn't cut it. So I also am trying this view for a new time. I see a lot of people needing microphones. I just did a voice check. I heard it just fine, so let me know if you guys feel like I need a microphone. I can absolutely go out and get one. I just think it seems to be working fine. So a couple of things I'm going to do is you're going to be going back and forth. I want to have some shots of what I'm working on, some shots of me doing things. So the only problem with that is that you're very far away. So in order for me to do this particular shot, I do have to walk back and forth to start the camera because I don't have like a cute little remote. Maybe I should get a cute little remote. I just want to come in right here and say, hi, how are you? How's it going? Okay. So a couple of things I do want to talk about is the coquito. So first of all, I have all this really cool stuff. Now I did tell you guys that I've already started making a batch and I need to doctor it up because she's a little sweet. It's a little sweet. I do have some ingredients here so that you can look at it. Now guys, if you don't rinse the top of your cans, please start doing it. I've talked to a lot of people recently and they're like, why do you rinse your cans? Excuse me, I have to go off camera to rinse. And it's because, you know, there's mice and things in grocery stores. You don't know what's crawling on top of those cans. So, you know, unless it's packaged, sometimes when you get sodas or packages of things where they actually have the protective packaging over them. But when they're just loose cans like this, mice, cockroaches, other people touch this shit, then you open it up and it gets all into your stuff. So don't do that. Rinse your lids off. Rinky, rinky, baby. All right. So, like I said, we've already made a batch before, so I kind of have an idea what I'm doing. Now, it turns out that leftover rum that I drank last night was not leftover. I forgot that I'm making another half batch just to have to drink Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, because we're giving it away to some people as gifts, but then some people just come to parties or events that we're at. We want everybody to be able to try it. So the half batch is going to get made, but unfortunately without the alcohol today, and that's okay because we still have a ton left in the bottle. I just need to go get it and add it later. So that's all right. I really just want to get, oh, I forgot one, the seasoning, you know, the tea down. So we watched a couple YouTube videos on how to do this. We found, you know, he's had it before, I have it, but I do like, can you see that? I do like eggnog, sometimes. I'm newer to the cream stuff. And I can't see, you guys, I'm nearsighted. And do you know squinting gives you wrinkles? I learned that a long time ago. When you squint, it gives you wrinkles. Don't squint. Don't squint. Don't get those little lines. Don't get angry. Don't. Neutral face. Act like you have natural Botox in your face, okay? Don't squint. So I got to put all this in to do a half batch. But before we do that, I do have my first batch. So these are Christmas presents. So I'm still working on some of these bottles. Some of them did not come off the labels the way I wanted to. Some are cute just on their own. You know, I'm just going to refill these bottles and give them to my mom and my, you know, they don't care. We do have some cute mason jars. So the problem with this batch is that it's just too sweet. And you do taste the liquor in it, because I did have a couple people try it for me, but they agreed it was too sweet. There's also a sweetened condensed milk in this, and for some reason, it has just chunked right up. She's a chunky lady. She likes chunk. So you drink it, and then all of a sudden you just get a chunk of sweetened condensed milk. I'm like, I don't think that's appetizing. So I need to strain it in a big bowl and a strainer. So we're going to strain that batch through. Now, one thing that you do add, oh shoot, I forgot the rest of it upstairs. Okay, I'm going to have to go get it, is a tea. So I'm going to take you off of this view, run and grab the rest of this. I boiled this earlier so that it would come down to room temperature, but I'm going to set up the tripod so that you're not just looking at me and all my beauty, but you're looking at stuff I'm doing here too. So 1 second. And I will be right back, you beautiful ladies and gentlemen. And we're back, just like I promised. Look who's getting good at that pause button. Okay, so this is the tea. So you boil water, I believe it's 2 cups, and then you add cinnamon, which I have cinnamon, but I wanted to save it for the bottle. So I just used some ground cinnamon, star anise, which this stuff is amazing. Amaze balls, amazing, whatever you want to say, amazing. Love this stuff. And then some whole cloves to this. I brought it to a boil, and now I've just kind of let it sit here and steep for a while. Now, in traditional eggnog and in coquito, you add raw egg. So if you put hot boiling water, it's going to scramble the egg and screw up your stuff. So I do have some leftover tea from the last batch, and it is cold. And this has been cooling down. So I'm hoping that between the cold tea coming in, and as long as it's been sitting, it's going to be cool enough, because there is some egg in the one that I want to add to this. So let's hope it sits here and cools. So while it's going to cool, so while I'm doing that, I'm just going to stick it in the freezer because, uh-oh, that's all right. Shit's going to get real. Oh, you know what? I don't know if I can put this in here. There's like a little spot right here. Can I? Let's see. Let's see. Can I do it? Oh, she's a beaut. She fits. Okay, great, guys. So let me turn you around, and I'll show you what else I have to do while that's cooling. And here we are. Look at that movie magic. Now, when that tea's done, I'm going to strain it into a bowl so I get all that clumpy stuff out of there. And then we'll add that to the coquito. Now, the first thing I have to do for this batch is strain it all out because, like I said, it has all that sweetened condensed milk in it. And then I'll probably need to give these jars just a bit of a wash because when you like open them and stuff, I don't want them to be all yucky and sticky. So when I empty these, I am just going to give it a little rinsey rinse. Now I'm putting coquito back in it, so it doesn't have to be perfect. I just don't want them to get all sticky, icky. You know? And then look at this. See? That's exactly what I'm talking about. You don't want that when you go to drink it. I think what happened was that the tea was super cold when we made this batch. So I wonder if the sweetened condensed milk went in with all the cold and then it just kind of like coagulated and thickened up. Is that the word I'm trying to use here? So that's my working theory as of right now. And if this gets annoying, I can just pause it because now I know how to use that pause button and then again, yeah, just like, look, I mean, I'm not complaining because when you get the nice bite of it, it is sweet. But like I said, this is already pretty darn sweet. So, and it's chunky. Like nobody's gonna want to drink milk products that they look a little chunky monkey. Okay, almost done, guys. A couple more bottles to go. Just cleaning them off. Give them a nice little refresher course here. So this one does have liquor in it, and I think it does have enough. I did let a couple people try it over the last couple of days. I do have to get some alcohol to try to get that bottle. And they liked it, but they did say it was sweet. Oh my gosh, I almost just dumped this down the sink. Ooh. What do you guys let me do that for? You gotta keep me accountable, you know? Who knows what the fuck I'm doing over here? I don't. All right. Yeah, that's appetizing. You're gonna rush right out to make this now. And one last one after this. A little rinsey rinsey. Keep things clean, keep things fresh, keep things moving. Oh, now this one's the hard. Okay, I love this wine. This is Costa Roses by Gerard Bertano. And what's so cute about this bottle is that when you present it to whoever you're presenting it to, you're supposed to present it upside down because it looks like a bouquet of flowers. How adorable. I believe it's like a rosé, like a pretty dry rosé. I can't get this one open. But this little adorable rose top, it does not like to come out. And I've already had to open this guy one time. And it, oh man, come on. You can do it. You can do it. Why is it always the last one that gives you? Oh, I think I'm doing it. Oh, I felt some movement. There we go. Maybe my hands were just too wet. I am strong. I am woman. Oh, shit. I can do this. You guys, I feel it moving. Think nice thoughts. Think about the bottle opening. We want to manifest this bottle opening. See, you guys, manifesting works. I know you're like, really, Amanda? I think I get your wins where you can. Oh, shit. I was not paying attention. I was checking myself out. That's what I get for being vain. Look at that, Chunky. Hoo, hoo, hoo. All right, I can't leave this in here. Don't mess up the pretty bottle. That's the prettiest bottle. All right, now we have a nice, look at all that. You guys, do you see that? I mean, straight sweetener is not bad. It's just, I don't think you really want a big old chunk of that when you're drinking a milk product. And I'm not going to rinse this one off because it still has a paper label on the outside. I'm trying to preserve it because trying to get that label off could be a problem, but I did just get some water on my hands, so that's what we're going to do for that one. All right, so to this one, I do need to add some of that tea. So I'm going to check real fast. It has not been that long since I put that tea in, but this is a pretty cold batch. It's been sitting out for a little bit. Tea already feels colder. So I'm just gonna go for it, you guys. All right, so the first thing I need to do is strain it. So you can see it's got all that beautiful, beautiful stuff in there. And then we're gonna come in and try not to make a gigantic mess. And look at that, that's what you want, guys. You want that beautiful brown color. Oh, you know, I wish you could say this, but really, I've already got everything I need out of it, so. There it goes. So now what I'm supposed to do is add like another cup, because we used a dry measurement cup, and I'm like, yeah, it's probably the problem. So let me kind of ladle here. I'm gonna go in with another cup. It's kind of what we decided we needed. Yum. Yum, 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 you guys. All right, that is a cup. I do want to save some for the half a batch, and I am kind of just going with it here because we did not think that this had enough. You know, I was looking for one of my silicone spatulas yesterday. I found it. This is not the one I was looking for, but very similar. And then I did, you know, just find a wooden spoon for this. Now, I am going to have to taste test this. Do I have a little, I need like a little shot glass or something. Hold on. I need a shot glass. Just a little something. There we go. So what I'm hoping is that there's more cinnamon. Oh, I should have got a, did I get, shit, people. This is why I can't be left alone. I think I got some in the tea. Are you gonna stay? Are you gonna, what's your problem, Will? Okay, there, stay. Stay. Let me put this down because this shit is sticky. Sticky, sticky. Okay, I'm gonna give it a little mixy mix here, carefully, so you can still see some of that sweetened condensed. So anyways, when you try this, you taste the liquor, which is good if you're trying to drink a liquor drink, but it's just overwhelmingly sweet. So I am just going to keep adding this tea mixture until I feel like it's just not, just like liquid sugar. Okay, so I'm gonna try this. Man, who put me in charge? That was not a good idea. And then it's wood, so it's just sitting here. All right, that's what we're gonna do. We'll give her a little rinse. A little rinsing never hurt anybody. Okay. Okay, now that tasted pretty good. It did not taste as sweet, but honestly, I wasn't really, I was more concerned about that. Okay. Still taste the liquor. I'm not adding more liquor to this because I can definitely taste it. It does taste better. It does taste better. I think it needs more. I think it needs that little bit more. Now I don't. Oh yeah, let me get some of that stuff on the bottom there. That's probably some more. I did buy cinnamon sticks. Canela. I asked my boyfriend what bananas were in Spanish yesterday, and he goes banana, and I was like, man, the only one I cared about finding out doesn't even have a different one. So you guys, when you buy your spices, I know there's like McCormick and all these spices. Go to the, I guess it's the Hispanic aisle, and get your stuff there. And they do have an Asian aisle. And so I have found that this stuff is like half the price of the regular name brand, and it's the same shit. So, you know, but what I want to do is put one of those in each of the containers, containers, so that it develops more of that cinnamony taste. Now I can actually see the little remnants in there. I think we might be working with something good here. All right, let's get another little tasty taste. Okay, I I definitely think that's better. That's definitely better. Not nearly as like powerful, hit you in the mouth. I think it could use more, maybe. But here's the thing. This is going to sit for another week. Like Christmas isn't for another week and a half. Is it a week and a half? It's about less than a week and a half now. It's about a week and a day. And this stuff will sit in your fridge for 6 months, so it's totally fine. But it is going to get stronger. Like that cinnamon's going to be in there, so I'm a little afraid if I do too much, you're not going to get the feel and the flavor. But I tell you, this is much better already than what I tried the first time. So I don't know if I'm just getting used to the sweetness because I've been trying it so much while I'm making it, or if that works. So let's hope it was the latter. All right. So next what I need to do is fill the bottles back up again. Now last time I had help, so you guys, this is going to be messy. Let me put down some paper towel. Because I think I can do this. I can do hard things. Let me not start with the pretty one. Okay, now this one's easy. This one's easy. Easy as cake. Easy as pie. Is that the saying? All right, let's do it. I have some other things I'm going to show you guys too. I found my spurtles. Well, they're not my spurtles. I found my mom's spurtles. So I'm just going to put a little cinnamon stick. Oh, maybe this one should have gone in a white. Can I swap this? Give me that back. I just cleaned everything, so everything is clean. This one needs a cinnamon stick, cinnamon. This one needs one. This one needs one, and then hopefully there's one left for each of the day of party containers. Is that one good? What is that? What is that? All right, now I have another one, so you know, we only go for high quality around here. I also don't want to waste it, but I don't know what that is, and I don't want to chance it. All right, these are big again. Here's a small one, and here's a small one. And then for my half batch, this is a full batch minus like half of one of these honeycomb pitchers. Now, I love these honeycomb pitchers, and it's also because they have lids, which I can't find. Defeats the whole purpose, but there are cute little glass lids that like suction right on top of here, and it's amazing. So I have one for Christmas Eve for my family, and then one for Christmas Day for his family. So we will make that up with the next half batch, but the reason I went ahead and said that is because I want to put these in, and then I still have one more cinnamon stick left, so that was perfect, Amanda. All right, so this is also for the next batch. So moving right along, I need my ladle. Oh, you guys, this is really shaping up to be some good stuff here. And this is about to get messy, all right? I guess I could have just ladled it. I'm trying to keep the outside of the jars as clean as possible because I'm giving them as gifts. Now, this one looks like a lavender Monin bottle, and it is still so sticky. I soaked it overnight. I know I also have the triple sec bottle. I just went around and asked everybody for bottles, and this is what I got. I also can't really get the label off of that one, so I might have to do some creative Christmas present wrapping so that you can't tell. Now with this, you don't want to fill it all the way to the top because number one, you'll run out. But also, you're supposed to shake this before you drink it. So what I don't want is for there not to be space to drink it and shake it and all that. So shake. Nope. Now is that water? I think it's just water coming out. Okay. All right. And so there we have it. Coquito. Okay. So that it can be now stored. I'm going to put a cute little ribbon on it. I've got these little tags. I'm going to put tags on them. Keep them in the fridge for 6 months. Like I said, they'll be good for a while, so people don't have to drink them right away. And they are beautiful and wonderful and make me so happy. Okay, on to the next round. Now, how cute is this? How flippin' cute. It's a funnel. It's a mushroom funnel. I am going to wash it because I usually use it for my dish soap to refill my dish soap container. And I don't want it to be all soapy because I don't want to ruin the flavors with soap. That is not good, you guys. We need this. I really need to use that pause button more. I'm good about when I have to change things, but not so good Like when I'm doing stuff like this, I'm sure you don't love that I'm walking away, and I'm also in my PJs. I'm like one of those people who I do work from home a lot too, and it's like from here up, I look good, from the bottom down, I'm in my PJs, man. Get over it. It's my life. Do what you want. I'm gonna do what I want. All right, so this is obviously much better than the last time I tried. It was, whew, that was hard. That was hard, I tell you. You guys, this stuff is tasting de-freaking-licious. De-freaking-licious. All right, that's getting heavy. Okay, here we go. We got this. Oh, ooh. Can you see what's happening? I don't love that there's dish soap bubbles coming out of the bottom there. Why is there dish soap bubbles coming out of the bottom? Was it just around the outside? Okay, let me try this. Coming out. Doesn't taste like dish soap. I wonder if it was just on the bottom part. Now the good thing is that this one's for my mom. So start with the one you're going to give to your family member first. That way, if you mess it up, you know, by the time you give it to the people you're going to, you know, give away, you know, she'll be understanding. I'm still struggling with the sniffling, you guys. Really struggling with it. I put on my humidifier. So if you guys haven't checked it out, I did a bedtime routine video last night, which went really well. I was really proud of it. I still haven't got on to the software yet to figure out the editing software. And then I had a work meeting, and then I was doing this. So I just haven't got to it yet. But I'm going to see if I can put, was that a chunk? Did you guys see that? I am going to see if I can, because when I upload it, it wants me just to go ahead. Now, the problem is that I'm doing everything from my phone, and I feel like I need to get on my desktop. So I might have to just switch to that today. And I also might watch a YouTube video about how to edit YouTube videos, because that's what the YouTube video is for. And I don't want to fill this too much, because they're going to need room to shake. Shake, shake, shake it off. That was a Taylor Swift and Mariah Carey. I gotta be honest, guys, I'm not a Taylor Swift fan. Like, some of her stuff used to be cute, but I really think it's just overdone now. And I don't like that she tells all the little girls that follow her, like, how to vote. I wish she would empower them to go, just anybody really, not even her, that's not the right one. You know, it's like, go vote for this person. You're talking to young, impressionable children, because I say so. And what are you teaching them? To do what you say? That's not teaching. That's just, you know, mind fucking people. So I wish they would say, go do your research. Go vote for whoever feels good for you. You know, like, look into it. Watch debates. Get involved. If you want to vote, be responsible about it. If you don't, then don't vote, you know? But I don't love that I believe and not just her, but a lot of celebrities push their personal political agenda. And I think I get really upset with her because her fan base has just been so young for so long. And it's like they're just such impressionable, especially little girls, and they will do whatever she says. And I think it's kind of an abuse of power to tell people to go do stuff because you think they should do it. But anyways, off my high horse about that. Oh, where's my mushroom? Oh, you guys, you gotta help me out. I used to have ADHD. I don't think I ever grew out of it. Like, I get distracted so easily, but then, like, when I'm really into something, I'm into it. So there's that. All right, we are moving and grooving, you guys. We are getting somewhere. For some reason, I'm scared I'm gonna run out, but I know it all came out of the bottle, so it's all gotta go back in, right? Unless I lost some in the process, which, yeah, you know, I'm sure there's some to be taken from this. Now, when I make that other half batch, if I need to add some more, I will. Because that's how we do it around here. We adjust. We go with the flow. We try not to spend our energy. I've been really working on my energy lately because I feel like I just give it away too much. I take on other people's problems. I avoid my own, and I don't leave anything for myself at the end of the day. So I've just decided I need to be much more protective of my energy. So I want to talk some more to you guys about energy, spirituality, all of that. Like I said last night, just haven't had the time and don't want to really go there right off the bat. But, you know, protect your energy, guys. You know, you don't have to make everything perfect to impress people. Trust me, you're perfect just the way you are. And you're impressive just the way you are. All right, we have one more after this, and then I'm going to get to the half batch. So Oh, allergies. If anybody knows, like I've tried Claritin, I can't use the nasal sprays. They make me, like my nose bleed, and I don't like them. And I always feel like I'm choking on them. And the one I use the most is Allegra. I just find that, especially in hay season, so you guys, I haven't told you I'm allergic to grass. Let me get that, grass. The shit that's ever, I'm allergic to it. Come on. So like when I was a little kid, I would go roll around in the grass and I'd come back in and have hives all over my body. And my parents would have to do like a chamomile? Not chamomile, it was a lotion, that pink lotion. I haven't seen it in a long time, but man, do I have a clog? Do you guys see this? Did some sweetened condensed milk get through? Oh, I must have a clog or something. But so anyways, a calamine, the pink pasty like stuff they used to put on you when you would have allergies. She would put that in a bathtub and warm water and basically just try to get whatever was on me off. I think there's something stuck. There we go. So I didn't realize that we used to live in Ohio for a long time, and it wasn't until we moved to North Carolina that I really started suffering with allergies as badly as I have been. So it's definitely something down here. Oh, now we're moving. And this grass, and it's the special. It's not all grass. Like just your everyday grass probably doesn't bother me that much. It's the special, expensive, nice grass. So of course, that would be the grass I would be allergic to. So I definitely have seasonal allergies from hay fever, especially living in North Carolina. If you have allergies, just don't live here. Oh my gosh. Move somewhere where there's not so much stuff. So every year in the spring, I just am in misery. Summer times, everybody's cutting the grass, so I have allergies in the summertime. In the fall, I heard something about a super pollen. So in the fall, there's like one last ditch of all these plants to, get their reproductive fluids and stuff out there. I don't know, Chuck, that's probably gross the way I said that. Do plants have reproductive fluids? I don't want to know, okay? Some things are just better unknowing. Like this one, I can't get this stuff off of here. So I thought, well, what if I take ribbon and just like a really big ribbon, just cover it up, nobody cares, right? And this is going to my boyfriend's brother-in-law, so I really don't think he's going to care. So, so I really struggle. And so in the fall, I didn't used to have allergies in the fall. I now have allergies in the fall. And now it's wintertime. There's not even like hardly any grass out there. And I'm still struggling, you guys. Like what? Oh my goodness. What the actual fuck, So I don't know. Like I said, since I moved to this house, it's been like a year or two now. I've just really been suffering with all kinds of stuff. I did see something about when you start working through old trauma, repressed memories, trying to face your shadow, go within, give it up to God, stuff like that. You can have inflammation responses from stored trauma in your body. And I was like, I wonder if that's what's going on. And it specifically said you can have allergic reactions to things you weren't allergic to before. Your allergies can get worse. You can develop migraines and sensitivities and all kinds of problems because, your body keeps the score. Even though your mind might not want to remember or can't remember, doesn't mean that there's not still something that happened to you. And I'm not saying like I had a horrible childhood. I just know that I can't remember a lot of stuff. And I feel like there must have been something hurtful for me as a child. It doesn't mean I was hurt, but something for me happened. And I got really good at my cutoff game. And so I can just cut anybody off at this point. I've had a lot of practice with it. But the problem is that I don't process the trauma and the hurt from what happened to make me want to cut them off. So it's definitely this double-edged sword where it's like, I want to remember, I want to heal, I want my body to heal, I want to give it the space that it needs and the comfort and like cherish my body for everything it's been through and is going through. But I do think that some of the stuff that's happening to me may be a result of me actually processing past trauma, which is good and also not good. So, and when I talk about, facing your shadow, things like that, it's all just different ways of saying you can't just run from your past, right? Like you have to go back and deal with stuff or it's just going to keep following you and it's going to follow you into your next relationship, your next friendship. You can't heal with family members if you don't actually speak up. So I'm in this weird point in my life where I'm speaking up about stuff, but I'm still not 100% comfortable. So I'm like you know, speaking up, but I don't know that it's really what I'm trying to get out of the whole conversation and situation, but I'm trying. And, you know, finding your voice. I come from a family where it's like, don't rock the boat, you know, like don't talk about it. Don't speak up for yourself. Just let them get away with it. Let them walk all over you. You know, you're the one with the problem if you have a problem with somebody else. And I'm not okay with that anymore. You know, like as I get older, I feel like people need to speak up. And especially for people who are too young to speak up for themselves. So I'm not going to get into my whole family trauma. I don't want to bring them into it. It's not like there was a whole lot of family trauma there. I just think I come from a family of sweep it under the ruggers. And I am not that person. And I was forced to be. For so long, it drove me crazy. Like, I think it literally fucked with my head for a little bit. So what I've learned is that I have to do me. I have to do what makes me happy. And if that costs me family, friendships, relationships, then fuck them. They don't need to be in my life to begin with. Because if I can't be who I am or have to live up to your expectations to be in your life, then I don't need you in mine, you know? Anyways, okay, I'm going to pause because I need to clean this situation up. I shall be right back. All right, by clean, I mean not clean, just kind of move some things around. Welcome to my kitchen, not kitchen. All right. I love these little pull tabs. Like, why don't all cans come with this? Why do I have to have a can opener in my life? That's what I want to know. All right, there's still a little left over and some flavor down in here, so I'm keeping it in there. I mean, I'm coming right back at it. So this is a half batch, okay, you guys? If you want a full batch, like what that was, plus the extra that we've already drank on, you know, double everything. So I've got 1 can of evaporated milk going in. I've got 1 can of cream of coconut, and I may have to get my, okay, you guys, Spurtles. Oh, let me get the one I was going to tell you about. Let me just pop, because I'm so excited. So I forgot it was my mom that had them. So these are Spurtles. Like, how cool, right? And then this one even has its, and like, I don't even know all the things you can do. Like, I wanted to do sourdough bread making, and that was a disaster. Oh my God, I don't know if I'm ever gonna make sourdough at this rate. But these are amazing. So I happen to have them sitting here, so I shall spurtle my way through this. Oh, she's thick. Oh wow, look at that. That was the can, not me. Yowza. Look at that, some creamy, dreamy coconut. So what are you guys doing? What are your plans for Christmas? I really don't like to travel. I don't like to do anything when it's busy. Like, I don't like to go to stores. And since I work from home and I've got such like my schedule is whatever I make it at this point. I mean, I do have to show up for something work related on other people's time. But I pretty much can do a lot of things during the week that I used to only be able to do on the weekends. And I'm telling you, like grocery stores, shopping malls, restaurants, everything better during the week, you guys. Go during the week. It's so much, there's just parking. People are nicer. They're not all in this rush. Like the weekend, everybody's not fighting. I went to the mall this weekend. It wasn't my first choice, but the person I was with really wanted to go. So I was like, oh, I haven't been in a long time. Man, it took an hour to sit in traffic, to find a parking spot, to go inside, even get a reservation, or to get to the restaurant. We had a 30-minute wait at the restaurant at 2 o'clock for lunch. I'm like, man, it's 2 o'clock. It's really not that, you know, I've worked in restaurants before, so, you know, 2 o'clock's not the prime time lunchtime. That's usually like 1 or so. And I had a really good time, but I was like, yeah, this is why I don't like going when it's busy. So I'm to the point now where if anybody wants to go to her on the weekend, I'm like, I don't know. Can I meet you there on a Wednesday? And unfortunately, a lot of people can't. They cannot meet you there on a Wednesday. So you kind of have to give and take. Why do these look chunky? Maybe I just need to mix it. We just bought these. Best of use by August 2029. It's good. It's good, you guys. I don't know why she's chunky. And I don't know why I always refer to inanimate things as females. And that's not true. I do have some males. I guess that when I think of like cooking, I tend to think bad Amanda. Bad Amanda. All right. Can't think that way, you know? All right. And one trick that is very helpful, like the trash can's over there. I wanted to design it with an extra trash can, but my mom wanted the extra storage space instead because I was like, you're going to be standing right here. You don't want to have to go over there. So the workaround is that, I think it was Rachel Ray, said, like, just put a bag or a bowl or something you can put your trash in so you're not having to go back and forth so much. I need a whisk. We need to whisk this situation, because she's chunky. He's chunky. We are all chunky. Okay, whiskey. Whiskey. You know, I wonder if I should have I have a hand mixer, and this is probably why the last batch, you know, that sweetened condensed milk. I feel like this one is feeling, I feel like she's feeling chunkier than the last one. You guys. All right, I'm going to keep going. I'm not going to give up yet. I'm thinking I should go get my, oh, you know what? I do have an emulsifier. I've never really used it. I got it. I just haven't done a lot of baking with it. Can I use that with sweetened condensed milk? Is the question of the day. Will it stick and cause the motor to blow? Yeah, I don't know. Let me see. We're getting somewhere. It doesn't look so chunky to me now. We might have to drain this too. Where's my drain? I still have it. Maybe what I'll do is set the drain, strain, the strainer. Yeah, the chunks are moving out. Okay. Set the strainer so that when I put it into here, and I'll just have to go back later and add the booze. Not a problem. You can always add more booze. Now, did I get, still a little chunky. Yeah, you can really work. The thing I'm super good with my right hand, but my left hand's like, it's not as good. And I feel like my left hand's a lot weaker than my right hand. And I'm trying, you guys, trying to get that left hand. But it's a muscle. You gotta work it. You gotta work it out. All right, stir that. Oh, that's sticky. What does cream of coconut taste like? Well, that tastes good. Tastes like creamy coconut, like sweetened. It's definitely sweetened. Okay, to this, I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna dump this whole thing in here because I ended up adding so much to the other one that it's like, yeah, it definitely is gonna need all of that tea, all that cinnamon, all that clove, that star anise. You know, it might be okay to have one that doesn't have alcohol. Maybe we just serve the alcohol on the side because not everybody in my family is a drinker. So I don't know, maybe we won't add, because we also have some younger kids, not really in my family, we just have my nephew, but my boyfriend's family has some younger kids, and they might want to try it. Let's see. How we doing here? I think we're good. You know, we're all a little chunky, so it's okay if it's a little chunky too. Are you going to stay? I knew that was going to happen. And I'm going to try it again because I didn't learn the first time. Okay, I need to wash my hands. A little sticky in the hands. And I got to get that strainer. Oh, I could have pressed the pause button. I'm going to get there, you guys. I am going to get there. We are all of us, a work in fucking progress. A work in fucking progress. I can't even get it out. Okay, so, is that what we want to do? I guess I could just like ladle it, or should I just, this is just water. Should I just, I don't know, I need another bowl to strain it in. All right, you guys, hold on. Hold the dough. I think I saw another one, and hey, this is big. I might have to get another one too, but let's see where we get. All right. What is this? All right. You guys pray for me. Hi, Bruce. Did you come in to check on me? He likes to come in and check on me. He sees that I'm okay, and then he just leaves. He's like, all right, you're fine. You don't need me. Wow, this is not chunky. Well, I say that. Let's see what's in the bottom. All right, I think I'm done with this guy. Got this big old trellis box in this thing. My mom's a gardener, gardener, like likes flowers. So she's always got shit everywhere, you know. All right, I guess it was a little chunky. I guess so. See, and this is why you need to straighten it. I wonder if I can work some of that. I don't want to not put it in there if it needs to be in there. Can I get it? Okay, yeah. cream and that cream of coconut, you guys. And so I think that's the biggest difference between this and like regular eggnog is the coconut, obviously. All right, let's just try. I'm gonna go rinse this out. I'm gonna take this out. I need this, and then I'm gonna have some dishes to do. Clean this all up. But I'm not gonna make you wait on me for it. Alright, again I couldn't hit the pause button. You know, woulda, coulda, shoulda. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. I mean, she's smooth. They are smooth. You don't have to be non-binary. They are smooth. Let's try it. Oh, you want a little cheers? Cheers! Mmm! It's sweet. It's sweet. It has plenty of the, I can taste. The tea, it's sweet. You know what it is? It doesn't have the liquor. It doesn't have the liquor. And you can also tell the difference in color because that one's been sitting longer. And this one hasn't. I think it needs the liquor. But hey, if you got kids, they would just drink this like sweet milk, you know? I would look at that more of a dessert situation. Now, if I try to label this, I'm just going to create the biggest disaster. Have you guys seen these giant Pyrex? Like, I don't even know where the other one was. Look at my hand. Like, this thing's gigantic. All right, let's see. Should I just try to pour? You guys, this is how I make messes all the time. Like I said, I am a go with the flow, get it done. No, it doesn't have to be perfect. Oh shit, I do need a paper towel. And a lot of people in my life are not like that. So I'm like, you know, as long as it gets you, as long as it makes you happy. What does it really matter, people? Oh shit. When that happens, I learned this a long time ago with coffee carafes, it means you're pouring too fast. So don't do that. Don't pour so fast. Or don't leave it up, you know. And I did it this way to try not to make a mess, and I still made a mess. That is a-okay. That is a-okay. Now I want to have enough for both, so I'm going to do 4 cups in one, 4 cups in the other, and then split up. Just split up the difference. Shit. I went too fast, you guys. See? I mean, you do lose a little in the process. Oh, that has like the nicest aftertaste, like cinnamon. Remember that cinnamon gum? I was never a big fan of cinnamon gum, but I did eat it. I did like it. There's that one. Okay, and then split the difference. Bada boom, bada bing. About a cup and a half. So about 3/4 cups. Oh, I don't know if this is gonna give me a measurement for it. It goes down to a cup, so we're just gonna have to eyeball it. About half. Now this end seems to have some good stuff in there, so I'm gonna make sure I get it. I can also kind of, like the other thing is it says ridges, so I can kind of count. And coquito! Look at that, you guys. So I obviously need to clean this up a little bit. I will be right back. Look at me using the pause button. Look at all that coquito. Look at it all. Look at it all. Isn't she gorgeous? All right, you guys. So that was Coquito with Amanda. Hi, that's me. I did want to show you one more thing before I head off here. These elements, I've seen a lot of influencers. Really, oh, my dog's barking at something. Talking about these, and I find sometimes I struggle with feeling hydrated, especially when I'm fasting or trying to cut back on a lot of bad things in my diet I'm trying not to ingest. So if you feel like you need some more energy, or you know, you just want to have a little fun with your water, you can get these little fun packs. Now they have a spicy one. I want to say it's like mango chili or something. That one's good. And if you have too much sodium in your diet, don't do this, right? Okay. But they're just cute little packs, and you just put them in your little water bottles. I'm sure you've seen them everywhere on everybody's YouTube channel. So I just wanted to pop in here again and do a final message to you guys. I don't know what my next video is going to be. I was thinking about it. I don't really have any ideas. And then I have ideas of things I want to do. I want to do a nails video, talk about some nails. And then maybe I'll start getting into some of the stuff I've been a little hesitant to do. I still want to play around with the YouTube editing software. If you guys know of a better one, let me know. But, you know, if it's free and it comes with YouTube and I'm not, you know, if I get that big, I'll hire somebody to produce my videos for me, right? Like, know your strengths. I'm the talent, not the behind the scenes person, okay? I'm bringing all this, all right? This is what I'm bringing to the table. So, you know, if I get to that point, which hopefully I do, you know, I'm doing this for a career. I hope that someday I'll blow up and I become a great big influencer. You know, I'll go out and hire the right people to do a whole production and everything. So I just want to say thank you. I know it's been a lot. I know I am on this path of self-discovery. I'm going to put the elements down. I am so happy that you're joining me. I'm so happy that you're giving me the grace to find myself too, and you're not judging me. I don't feel judged. I don't know if anybody's watching them. I've seen some views. Okay? So I think I might be getting a few. They do kind of drop off pretty early. So, you know, you just got to learn the algorithm, learn what it is. But right now it's not about what everybody else wants. It's about what I want. So thank you so much for being on this journey with me. Like, it means so much to me, just to feel like I have friends and people I can talk to, because I don't feel like I can talk to most of the people in my life about this stuff. I just feel judged. And you shouldn't feel that way ever. And if you do, contact me and I'll listen to you and I won't judge you. So I love you, friends. Thank you so much for being here. I will be back with a new video soon. Okay, guys.